Okay, now it's another pattern making. This time, the animal pattern. So what I did, I just downloaded one photo image, not this one, the horse. And I'm going to save it as the Photoshop file or PNG file, and then it doesn't matter about the background because we're going to anyway um, retrace it in Illustrator. So go to File, let me save it. There's a horse on my desktop. Okay, now back to Illustrator. Let me import, so place it on my desktop. Horse, place. Okay, so I have this. So don't worry about the size at this point. We're going to retrace it as a vector and we're going to rescale it. So let me open layers. Let me lock this layer so I can use it as a template and make a new layer on top. Now I'm going to use a pen tool. I know the pen tool is the might be a little bit critical, but this is the best tool to trace or clip the images. So let me zoom in. Let me set my stroke color just a black and then fill color nothing. Okay, so let me start from somewhere here. It doesn't have to be really kind of a detailed or very accurate because we're gonna resize it into a pretty small size. Okay, so when you use a pen tool, always straight line is easy, but for the curve, let me zoom in more. Hold down the mouse button and then keep dragging until you have the perfectly matched line like this. So the pen tool takes some time to get used to it, but once you get used to it, this is the best tool. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the really kind of fine detailed things. I will go a little bit roughly, but good enough to see the horse outline. Okay, like this. Okay. Yeah, it takes some time, but you may skip this whole section and then you may see the result in a few minutes. So you can go kind of fast forward for this entire process. Okay. But this the pen tool is the in Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, even Animate CC, and then most of the other graphic drawing tool. So pretty much the same and very useful. The Photoshop offers the what is that? Magnetic lasso tool things or the magic wand. It does have some kind of a good function, but still there are a lot of limitations. So I strongly recommend to keep using this pen tool. Yeah. Okay. But once it is done as a module, then next step is pretty much the straightforward, easy, and quick. When you choose your animal, maybe I recommend to choose the animal maybe without too much hair or fur, because that's kind of a little bit tough to do it, but we can simplify it anyway. Keep going. One day I'll be done. Eh. Okay, I'm getting in there. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to get it done as quick as I can. Maybe this, the hair, the tail, maybe I can do kind of a simple stylizing. Not too much, but I can do some of them. Ah, there you go. Okay, it's not too bad. There we go. Almost there. And make sure you're closing. Okay, so I'm done. And let me switch the color. And then since I retraced everything, I don't need to keep the original layer. I don't need it. Okay, so this is my own module, which is pretty good. Let me resize it. Now I'm going to make some kind of a pattern with this. So this one's okay, but let's see how I want to use it. So let me make a copy. Let me rotate it 180. I'm trying to fit maybe like that. Not very exactly, but kind of Okay, it's okay. I like it. And select all. Let me make another copy of that. I don't know, maybe into that direction. Or let me hold down the shift key so I can have a 45-degree angle copy. Okay. I will do this. Let me place it bottom left corner. Option Shift, drag it, and Command D. Okay, and select all. Let me zoom out a little bit. Select all. I'm gonna move it to somewhere here, like here, and Option click and Shift. Maybe not Shift, just like this. Okay, and Command D, 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 D. Select all. Let me move it to the left a little bit so I can fill, and to the bottom a little bit slightly. So, and a little to the left. Okay, looks good. And then let me fill. I may draw some, maybe another 7 by 7 inch square with different color. Let me have a different color, like light brown. The fill and no stroke. And object, arrange, send to back. Okay. And then now I'm gonna draw another 7 by 7 inch square on top of everything. Select all. Nope. Select all. And object, clipping mask, and make it. So that's it.